I like that these guys don't like each other. And Scott,
Yeah.
I've seen the videotape.
And?
They don't like each other.
Okay.
All right. Allies, break up, okay? Awkward encounter. At best, this was Shaq and Kobe. But we've seen Taylor and Katie, Trump and Pence, like, you name it. Like, the real wrestling heads online, like the big time wrestling guys, they know what this is. And this is Michaels and Jannetty in the barber shop. And I was just ready for just the big kick to the sweet chin music. And that's all that was missing. But here's the thing. Let me sit back down. I like that those guys don't like each other. It's authentic. It's real. It's like you and I used to talk about last year. I like that Ben Johnson doesn't like the Packers. It's a genuine article. Yeah. I'm into it.
No, I agree. You felt like that was performative.
Yeah, I do. I think a lot of things that some of those guys do are performative, them in particular. But let me give you something, Ernest, football.
Yeah.
Let me build the man up because I just called him performative. I think A.J. Brown is going to be a maniac on the field this year. Like, and here's the comp, okay? 29-year-old Randy Moss goes to the Patriots, some of the same baggage. 29-year-old A.J. Brown goes to the Patriots, by far the most talented quarterback he's ever had. Due respect to Mariota and Tannehill and all those. Even in college, A.J. Brown never had a real pro quarterback. This is the most talented guy he's ever had. I'm not even, like, to the moon on this. Like an all-pro season. Everything is possible.
I agree.
I love
agree.
it this year.
All right, so the fun thing about this mashup, now that NFL Network, ESPN are all sort of
all fun. I love being here.
Under one umbrella.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard this about ESPN. Sometimes they say that we're a little cowboy over the top.
What?
You get the memo that says you have to talk about the Cowboys. No one says you have to talk about the Cowboys. I root for the team that was their most hated rival in Washington, and I love to make fun of the fact that since I've worked at ESPN, which is a long-ass time, never once have they played for an NFC championship, let alone a title. Because that's fact.
I remember.
That's a fact.
Yes.
I think they're going to be good.
You do?
I really do. I like their defense. And please, put this on whatever, Cliff's Notes, however you want to.
Cliff's Notes? What do you, the
it's shortened
my first
version? Show. I've been at the beach a lot.
Of the Merchant of Venice?
It hasn't been terrible so far.
I don't want to read the Taming of the Shrew. Give me the short version.
What's the thing you do to click it?
Twitter?
No, you save something. Note, I don't know.
No one on the stage even knows. There's 50 people out here and we're still lost. But what is the point
make fun of me later when the Cowboys stink. I think they're
Freezing
good.
Cold Takes?
What do you, that.
He's got a book coming out.
Bookmark it.
Yes. Put it on the Cliff Notes.
Bang.
Scott, when you're driving your sons around, will you guys ever hit the Taco Bell? I'm asking.
Sure.
Okay. Taco Bell for like 50 years has just been taking like the same 5 ingredients and just repurposing them.
Yeah, chalupa, whatever.
But now it's the nacho chalupa.
Uh-huh.
Cowboys are the Taco Bell team. It's the same thing for decades. We have a fancy quarterback. We have a big old owner. We have a defensive end. It's just like this is now the Tostitos nacho wrap.
Yeah, but
nacho.
Yeah, but let me give you the Cliff's Notes.
The short version.
Think about it. Caleb Downs, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay,
it's all
get
great.
Gary, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
Quinnen up front from last year. Come on.
Beef, tomatoes, shell, cheese. Over and over. And it's good. It's always good. I love Taco Bell. Believe me. Right. Even through the lettuce thing, I was eating Taco Bell. I'm a madman. But I've seen this over the years.
You're a sociopath.
If it burns, I like to touch to see if it burns.
All right.
Is this team different? Is this chalupa different than the gordita?
I just told you the Cliff Notes, the bookmark, whatever. Night. There's your number one pick. It's Fernando Mendoza. 8 for 15. Some good, some bad. That's what you expect. It was the second string O-line, and the Raiders' O-line last year was the worst I think I've ever seen. So they've got a lot of room to improve, and so does the number one pick. Here, a little late across the middle. That was costly, but they come roaring back to win. Afterwards, his head coach, Clint Kubiak, on the good and the bad.
I think there's plenty to clean up, plenty to get better at. Plenty that we can do better for him as coaches, plenty that he can learn from. But what great heart that we showed in the second half. The whole team, offense, defense. I'm really proud of our guys.
Clint, with Kirk Cousins not playing, along with like Max Allen, is it safe to say Kirk will be your starting quarterback in week 1?
We got another week. We're playing. I don't want anyone to be comfortable in their job. That's how it should always be that way from all positions. So, we'll just keep going forward.
How fun is this? Kyle Brandt, a little face-to-face late-night takeout.
This is awesome.
For us as well.
I feel like we're online gaming buddies who are actually getting together for a hang.
Right, the people that you know socially online, yes. But you don't really get to be together.
Not like this.
Not like this.
You know the best thing I heard today, Scott, was last segment you using the term frame-mogged.
I did. I was
proud of you.
Well, I didn't want you to be self-conscious, sitting next to me.
Not at all.
I haven't been on daytime television. I'm a late night. I look like an old shoe. That's why I sit here. No, it's true. Let's move on. Before I ask you about legitimate football questions,
I can't wait.
Where are you on Coach Speak stack days? That's Stanford Steve's least favorite term.
Stacking days?
Stacking days.
Stacking days leads to stacking wins. So, Steve, we may have to go fisticuffs, but I like the stacking days.
Okay.
And we're in the stacking days era right now.
Well, Mendoza just needs to stack days. He's the number one pick. He won a title last year at Indiana. What do you find compelling about this guy, whether it's the on-field, off-field? Where do you start?
Well, I've been doing the work, the personality. Like, his personality and his interviews are better than the games. And, Scott, I've identified he's got 3 personalities that he goes through and counting, okay? See if you can follow. So there's CEO Nando, who says things like creating a dynamic ecosystem on the professional stage. That's enough. You could just leave that alone.
Yeah.
But then there's TED Talk Nando, and that's the one that Laura got tonight. And he said, learning isn't always a straight line up. And he literally did the straight line up with his hand.
Sure.
And then you get to the grand finale, which is 9-year-old child Nando, which says things out of nowhere like the Las Vegas Strip is the boogeyman, which is an incredibly endearing quote. A guy who dominated the Big Ten is afraid of the Bellagio. And that's just like, I'm right there with him. But those are the 3 Nandos. And do you have a favorite?
I like the third one.
9-year-old Nando.
Well, I'll tell you, there's not a fourth. There's not a fourth that you need to worry about going to the Spearmint Rhino because he doesn't even know. He was like, wait, there's a rhino that's spearmint? How could that be?
Can I try some? It sounds refreshing.
What does that What does that even mean? Hey, great news. Hurts and A.J. Brown were together. They've mended fences. It's a wonderful thing. Who could have anything negative to say about this? I think they're good. You have one more thing. Go. Is it Caleb? Is it the Caleb thing or is it something else?
Well, it's actually personal.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
One of the things I like about you on your social media is that people will see you in public and send you pictures of yourself that you don't know you're being photographed.
Yeah.
And I have a picture of you in person. And bring it up. Look at Van Pelt.
No.
Now, is this a hairpiece or what is this? And what are you doing and what were you doing here?
Well, I was at a race, and obviously I had my headphones on, so I didn't. The noise
I thought that was to
canceling.
block out the haters.
No. Hey, Cat Williams said if you don't have any haters, you better have some by the end of summer, and we still got 2 weeks left in summer. No, I don't know. People just send that to me. Shout out to the late great John Clayton. I felt like it was sort of an homage to him. That's.
I'm done with my segment.
There you go. That's not actually me.
It's not?
No.
Because that Van Pelt had an actual pelt on the back of his head, which kind of tracked.
True. And I've threatened to my wife that I'm going to let the sides grow out, and she's like, no, not if you want to hang out with me, you won't. So I haven't.
At least you don't have the grays. I'm turning into Paulie Walnuts over here. It's just
See, that's the good thing about being bald. Is
no grays.
I haven't aged for 20 years. I've just looked the same.
I need the
mogged.
Cliff Notes version of how to be bald. That's the version.
I loved everything about the segment except the part where I couldn't remember that I called it Cliff's Notes.
It's okay. Can I close with 9-year-old Nando?
Please.
Will you say hi to Mr. Signetti for me, please?
We already taped this interview.
I blew it. I thought we were faking that it was going to be live.
We'll go to the Spearmint Rhino. We'll talk about it at the Rhino. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Brandt.
I'm going to make a run for the border. Live Moss, Dallas Cowboys.
Great to be with you. There's definitely some open on the way home.
Oh, yeah. There always is. Fourth meal. I'm into it.
$10 and you're good to go.